Too easy.
It's the end of part 2.
Okay.
You now have half a minute to check your answers to part 2.
Check it. Work experience for veterinary science students. What problem do was? Then have an arranged work experience.
Part 3. You will hear 2 veterinary science students called Diana and Tim discussing their work placements and their course modules. First, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 26. Now listen carefully and answer.
Shut up, we're reading. Amount of given on the time. Xo'p, qisqasi, analizni boshlaymiz. What problem was Diana and Tim have when arranging their work experience? O'zini work experience-larini arrange qilganda Tim bilan Dianada qanaqa ikkalasida ham muammo bo'lgan dedi. U yerda sizlarga tik qiladi. Nima deydi? Voy, menda bu muammo bo'ldi, menda bu muammo bo'lmadi degan gap bo'ladi. O'shanga e'tibor bering. Mana Dianada bo'lgan muammo Timda bo'lmay qolishi mumkin, Timda bo'lgan muammo Dianada bo'lmasligi mumkin. Xo'p, initial contact, suitable farm keywordlar, organizing transport keyword, finding placement keyword. Tim was placed, lamp, broken leg keyword. Qisqasi black bo'tda ma'lumot bo'ladi. Difficulty giving birth bo'ladi. Trouble feeding keyword bo'ladi. Bu qismda faqatgina feeding, broken leg, difficulty giving birth keyword bo'ladi. Lamb, sheep bizga umuman qiziqmas. Diana says the sheep are on her farm, various varieties, ya'ni turli xilda bo'lgan. Reared meat, faqat meat uchun, go'sht uchun aniq qilingan, mainly asosan eshittirilgan. Undan keyin wool, juni yaxshiroq bo'lgan ekan, hilldagilardan ko'ra. Yeah. Xo'p, what did students learn about adding supplements? Nimani o'rgangan ekan? Only given special needed. Agargina maxsus kerak bo'lsa, o'sha vaqtda berilishi kerak ekan. Words paying extra most demak, eng effektivlari uchun qimmatroq to'lasa ham bo'lar ekan. Amount given at one time should be limited. Demak, bir martasiga beradigan miqdoring yetarlicha limit bo'lishi kerak. Masalan, 100 gram bera olmaysan, 100 gramdan ko'p bera olmaysan. Shunaqa gapda ma'lumotlar bo'lishi kerak. What happened when Diana was working with dairy cows? Dianaga nima bo'lgan ekan? Dairy cow bilan gaplashayotganda, yo'q, ishlayotganda. Gaplashmaydi cowlar bilan, gaplashib bo'lmaydi cowlar bilan. She identified some cows incorrectly. Demak, bir ikkita cowlarni, sigirlarni incorrectly, ya'ni noto'g'ri identify, ya'ni opetilat qilib qo'yibdi. Accidentally threw some milk away. Oh, you stupid girl. Demak, sam sutni tashib yuboribdi accidentally, bilmagan holda. Mistake when storing milk. Demak, milkni store qilayotganda, ya'ni saqlab qo'yayotganda xato qilibdi. Mistake qilibdi. Qisqasi topamiz. 26. What did both farmers mention about vets and farming? Nima degani? What did both farmers mention about vets and farming? Vets are failing to cope with some aspects of animal health. There needs to be fundamental change in the training of vets. Some jobs should be done by farmer rather than vet. O'z ko'rganingizdek, qisqasi vetlar umuman neudachliklar, qisqasi animallarning healthini aspektlarini to'g'ri qila olmayapti. B'da vetlarning trainingida o'zgartirishlar qilish kerak. C'da fermerlar, mana bir ikkita ishlarni fermerlar qilish kerak. Vetlarga nima kerak bo'lsin degan ma'lumotlar bor, topish kerak.
Questions 21 to 26.
So, Tim, we have to do a short summary of our work experience on a farm.
Right. My farm was great, but arranging the work experience was hard. One problem was it was miles away, and I don't drive. And also, I'd really wanted a placement for a month, but I could only get one for 2 weeks.
I was lucky. The farmer let me stay on the farm, so I didn't have to travel. But finding the right sort of farm to apply to wasn't easy.
No, they don't seem to have websites, do they? I found mine through a friend of my mother's, but it wasn't easy.
No.
Nima bo'ldi? Timda you got scared. Timda qisqasi uchrashda muammo bo'lgan ekan, transport mile away bo'lgan ekan, shuning uchun muammo bo'lgan ekan. Finding placement bir oy qolgan ekan, lekin 2 hafta berishgan ekan. Erta men o'sha fermer uyida turdim, men lucky edim, B chiqib ketdi. Lekin placement haqida umuman gapirmadim, men Diana, lekin initial contact'im yomon qiyin bo'ldi, topishga juda ham qiynaldim dedi. Tim ham aytdi, men ham qiynaldim, oyimni o'rtog'ini bir narsalar bilan topib ketdim, qiyin bo'ldi, veb-sayt yo'qligi uchun real qiyin ekan dedi. O'sha uchun ham javob A bo'ladi. B emas, A bo'ladi javob. Keyingiga o'tamiz.
My farm was mostly livestock, especially sheep. I really enjoyed helping out with them. I was up most of one night helping a sheep deliver a lamb.
On your own?
No, the farmer was there, and he told me what to do. It wasn't a straightforward birth, but I managed. It was a great feeling to see the lamb stagger to its feet and start feeding almost straight away. And to know that it was okay. Then another time, a lamb had broken its leg, and they got the vet in to set it. And he talked me through what he was doing. That was really useful.
Yes, my farm had sheep.
Shut up. Xo'p, nima bo'lgan ekan? Tim was pleased dedi. Pleased demadimi? Glad dedimi? Bir narsa dedi. Qisqasi, pleased ni sinonimini aytdi. Happy dedimi? Qisqasi, giving birth bilan difficulty qilayotgan sheepga yordam bergan ekan. O'zing qildingmi dedi Dayana. Yo'q, o'zim qilmadim. Mana fermer aytib turdi, "Mana bunaqa qilasan" dedi. Men shu qildim dedi. Broken leg bilan lamb dedi. Buni ham aytdi, lekin men qilganim yo'q dedi. U vet keldi, menga aytib turdi, "Men bunaqa qilolman shu uchun." It was useful dedi. Pleased emasdi. Trouble feeding bo'lmadi, chunki o'zi ko'rgazay trouble feeding bo'lmadi, chunki u turgandan anaqa qilganda tug'ilgandan feeding qilib ketgan, o'sha uchun ham trouble bo'lmagan. C bo'lmaydi javob, B bo'ladi javob. Tushundim, detanib ketyaptim. 23.
The farm was in a valley and they had a lowland breed called Suffolk, although the farmer said they'd had other breeds in the past.
So, were they bred for their meat?
Mostly, yes. They're quite big and solid.
My farm was up in the hills, and they had a different breed of sheep. They were Cheviots.
Oh, I heard their wool's really sought after.
Yes, it's very hard wearing. And they
Stop it. Xo'p, bilmayman hozir. Sal o'tdi, attentionim o'tib ketib qoldi, lekin ana bo'lishi aniq, B bo'lishi aniq, chunki bitta variety-ni qilar ekan, lekin aytdi, fermer ham aytdi, oldin boshqa variety-ni ham, turli xil variety-larni ham o'rgan ekan, shu uchun ham chiqib ketadi. Where are they mainly kept for their meat dedi, no Tim. Shunaqa dedi, asosan mostly dedi, uchun ham B bo'ladi. C bo'lmaganining sababi, no Tim gap qo'shib ketdi. Juda ham mahmadona bola ekan. Men hilldagilardan sheeplarni ko'rdim. Wool-lari zo'r ekan dedi. Wool-lari sought after dedi. Sought after, seek afterni so'zi qidiriladi. Demak, bu mashhur. Demak, hilldagilar zo'rroq bu Dayana'dan ko'ra yoki umuman informatsiya umuman berilgani yo'q. Shuning uchun ham javob B bo'ladi. Charchadim. Wow.
Zipper carpets.
Right.
I was interested in the amount of supplements they add to animals' feed nowadays.
Okay.
Like, even the chickens got extra vitamins and electrolytes in their feed.
Yes, I found that too. And they're not cheap. But my farmer said some are overpriced for what they are. And he didn't give them as a matter of routine, just at times when the chickens seemed to particularly require them.
Yes, mine said the same. He said certain breeds of chickens might need more supplements than the others, but the cheap and expensive ones are all basically the same. So, did you...
Shut up. Qisqasi nima bo'ldi? Ular supplementni ko'rdi, chicken feedlarga ham qo'yilar ekan. Mani fermerim aytdi, Diana aytdi, mani fermerim aytdi, ko'plari overpriced dedi, lekin farqi yo'q dedi, bir xil narsa dedi. O'sha uchun ham B ni olib tashlaymiz, chunki most effective onlarga to'lash shart emas, chunki prosta hammasi bir xil. Aytdi, ana limited degan ma'lumotni aytgani yo'q, chunki u faqatgina regularly bermaysan, faqatgina kerakli chickenlar xolayotgan vaqtda berasan dedi. O'sha uchun ham ayni olamiz. Chickenga bu farq qiladi dedi. O'sha uchun ham ayni olamiz. C haqida gap uncha ko'p bo'lgani yo'q. Shuning uchun ham 25 ga o'tamiz.
Your farm have any other livestock, Diana?
Yes, dairy cows. I made a really embarrassing mistake when I was working in the milk shed. Some cows had been treated with antibiotics, so their milk wasn't suitable for human consumption, and it had to be put in a separate container. But I got mixed up, and I poured some milk from the wrong cow in with the milk for humans. So the whole lot had to be thrown away.
Stupid.
The farmer wasn't too happy with me.
I asked my farmer how much he depended on the vet.
Qisqasi Diana bilan working cow bilan dairy cow bilan mana shuni aniq qilish kerak edi. Ana skriptlarni topish kerak edi. Skriptlarni topib olar ekanman shuni. Yomon adashdik lekin. Technical mistake. Sal shoshdik-da. Mayli, bo'ldi. Bo'ldi. Ketaveramiz endi. Shu qisqasi nima bo'ldi? Bir ikkitasi antibiotiklar olgan ekan. U antibiotik olganlari milklari aniq qilmas ekan. To'g'ri emas ekan, human consumptionga bo'lmas ekan. Bu tintek o'sha antibiotik olgan milklarni human milkga shunday qo'shib olgan ekanda, keyin hammasini tashlashga majbur bo'lishgan ekan. Fermer bundan ana bo'lmagan ekan, xafa bo'lgan ekan, jahli chiqqan ekan. Shuning uchun ham C ni oldik. Tashlab yubormagan, qo'shib yuborgan ular. Qo'shib yuborgandan keyin tin tashlab yuborishga majbur bo'lgan. Made a mistake, to'g'ri? Adashib qo'shib yuborgan ikkalasini rasvo qilgan hammasini. Qisqasi ahmoq qiz ekanda, ahmoq qiz. Ketdik.
Deal with health problems.
Okay.
I'd read reports reports that the livestock's health is being affected as farmers are under pressure to increase production. Well, he didn't agree with that. But he said that actually some of the stuff the vets do, like minor operations, he'd be quite capable of doing himself.
Yeah, my farmer said the same.
Mana, my farmer says the same. Mana, my farmer said the same degani ikkalasi ham agree qilgan. Mana, why did both farmers mention about? Ikkalasi ham nimani aytgan? Xo'p, ko'pchiliklari o'sha qisqasi mana bunaqa ayni ham aytdi. Ko'p qilolmayotgan ekan, lekin buni meni fermerim rozi bo'lmadi, bunga agree qilmadi. Mana bor fermerim aytdiki, veterinarlar some minor problemlari bor, minor ishlarini men ham qilardim, quite capable bo'lardim, qilishga imkoniyatim bo'lardi dedi. My farmer said the same deb ana Diana ham og'iz anasini tiqdi, burnini tiqdi shunaqa joyga, qisqasi shu bilan C bo'lar ekan. I'm tired.
He reckons vet skills are still needed.
O'qiymiz. Medical terminology.
Hear the rest of the conversation. You have some time to look at questions 27 to 30.
Okay. Diet and nutrition, animal disease, wildlife medication. Tim found it's easier than expected. Tim thought it was not very clearly organized. Diana may shut up, we're reading. Diana may do some further study on this. Hope. They both found reading required this was difficult. What? They both found that the reading required for this was difficult. Tim was shocked at some thing he learned on this module. They were both surprised how little is known about some aspects of this. Hope. Demak, medical terminology, diet and nutrition, animal disease va wildlife medication haqida berilgan fikrlarni topishimiz kerak ekan. Ayda Tim qiyin bo'lishini kutgan, lekin easier bo'lgan. Bda Tim o'ylagan bu organizm emas, messy, bunaqa betartib. Cda Diana aytdi, men shu o'rganishim kerak, hozirroq yana bilmas ekanman dedi. Dda o'sha majbur o'sha required reading, ya'ni talab qilinadigan readinglar, o'sha reading materiallari qiyin ekan. Ida Tim shocked bo'libdi, nimadir o'rganib olganiga, wow, nimaga unaqa debdi. Keyin oxirgisida Fda bir ikkita ma'lumotlar how little is known, ya'ni ma'lumot yo'qligidan surprised bo'libdi. Topamiz endi javoblarni.
27 to 30.
Let's go.
Now we've got to give a bit of feedback about last term's modules. Just short comments, apparently. Shall we do that now?
Okay. So, medical terminology.
Well, my heart sank when I saw that, especially right at the beginning of the course, and I did struggle with it.
I thought it'd be hard, but actually, I found it all quite straightforward.
Mana javob A bo'ladi. Qisqasi, Diana uxlabdi. Endi yozib qo'ydi prosta. Xo'p, Diana uxlabdi. My heart sank dedi, mana yuragim tushib ketdi dedi, juda ham qiyin bo'ldi dedi. Tim aytdi, I thought it was difficult, ya'ni qiyin bo'ladi deb o'ylagandim, lekin straightforward, to'g'ridan-to'g'ri, tek oson ekan, bo'lar ekan, normal qilsa bo'lar ekan, ish ekan dedi. O'sha uchun ham javobni A qilib olamiz.
What did you think about diet and nutrition?
Okay, I suppose.
Do you remember what they told us about pet food and the fact that there's such limited checking into whether or not it's contaminated? I mean, in comparison with the checks on food for humans, I thought that was terrible.
I thought that was terrible. Nimadir checklar qilibdi, bir narsalar bo'libdi. Checks on humansdan boshqacharoq bo'lar ekan. I thought it was terrible. Demak, bu shocked bo'lgan, o'sha narsani topib olgandan, shuning uchun ham E bo'ladi.
I think the module that really impressed me was the animal disease one, when we looked at domesticated animals in different parts of the world, like camels and water buffalo and alpaca. The economies of so many countries depend on these, but scientists don't know much about the diseases that affect them.
Yes. I thought they'd know a lot about ways of controlling and eradicating those diseases, but that's not the case at all. I loved the wildlife medication unit.
O'tkazib yubordim. Mana-da F bo'ladi javob. Nimaga F bo'lishini hozir tushuntiraman. Qisqasi, men camellar zo'r bo'ldi, juda ham qiziqdim, lekin shunchalik shocking narsaki, anolar shunaqa animal bu camellarni attack qiladigan diseaselarni scientistlar bilmaydi. O'sha meni hayratlantirdi dedi. Tim ham shunaqa aytdi. Realni shunaqa ekan dedi. O'sha uchun ham mana they were both surprised how little is known about some aspect. Demak, bu nima uchun scientistlar bilmasligi haqida surprise qilingan. O'sha uchun ham 29 F bo'ladi. Javob F bo'ladi. Menga ishoninglar, lekin men bu qiz meni aniq qilib tashgani uchun, distract qilib tashgani uchun javoblarni sizlarga tushuntirib bera olmadim. Don't do it.
Things like helping birds that have been caught in oil spills. That's something I hadn't thought about before.
Yeah, I thought I might write my dissertation on something connected with that.
Right. So, actually, I was thinking something along the same.
I thought that I will be my dissertation on that. C bo'ladi javob. Fast Diana aytdi, men o'ylaymanki, men dissertationimni shuni yoqlayman dedi. Demak, study bo'ladi, C bo'ladi menimcha javob. Right emas, men e'tibor bermay qoldim shu narsaga. C ham bo'lmasligi ham mumkin-da, qisqasi. Who cares, right? Who cares? We're giving the video, whatever it is. Keyingisiga.